We're Heart of BS13. We're a charitable organisation based in South Bristol, and we take action to improve the environment, improve the health in the local community and reduce food insecurity.
Community freezer. I'm making about 500 meals a week. Everything cooked from scratch, good quality ingredients, low in sugar, low in salt, proper food.
Hartcliffe and Withywood is one of the most deprived areas in Bristol and in fact in the UK. When we're looking at public health figures, 1 in 8 families in the area are severely food insecure. Prior to the pandemic, this space here was used as a cookery tutoring space. And then the pandemic hit, and that's where we had to pivot quite quickly and respond to the local need and people who couldn't feed themselves. So we set up the kitchen to cater on a mass scale, making frozen meals each week, 1,000 at a time. We realised this was a good way to do targeted work that would have greater impact in the local community. We were good at making frozen food and the demand was still there.
This is a cauliflower and chickpea curry with like a coconut and spinach and aromatics, lots of spices, a bit of chilli, lime juice at the end to zing it up.
Our organisation looks at improving health in BS13 in a number of ways. One of these is taking environmental action, including tackling food waste. We operate a closed-loop system where food waste is collected from our Heart of BS13 kitchen and other local kitchens in the area by an e-bike. This is then taken to the nearby Hartcliffe City Farm, where it is turned into the most beautiful, nutrient-rich compost and used at our social enterprise at the flower farm and growing site. The community freezer started life with funding from the emergency food response, from the government funding, and then we have gone on to secure some grant funding for it, but we've also had to income generate ourselves to support the operation. And we've done this by developing a gourmet frozen food range, which we sell across the city in Bristol. Both are of similar quality. We just package our pay it forward meals in a sleeve, which is acceptable for retail. And on the side, we have a little blurb and description about what we're doing here in BS13. So when someone buys our meal, they can see that they're helping to support the work we're doing here. The community freezer supports local families who are struggling to meet the most basic needs in terms of household bills and food bills. There are many factors that contribute towards families being food insecure, and that can be a number of things, including low wages, unemployment, disability, long-term health conditions, and actually being single parent households can all have a dramatic effect on affordability of food. What was key for us was setting up a welcoming food shopping experience, a non-stigmatised alternative to a food bank. It was really important to us to offer high quality food choices using the best ingredients that we could and offering a variety of dishes that were familiar to local people and that people would enjoy eating.
I have a muscle wasting illness, which I struggle with. I also partially blind. Having all these different ailments, it also brings me down mentally. I do struggle on a daily basis to do daily stuff, cooking being one of them. My son helps me out there. He's got Asperger's syndrome and Tourette's. He works part-time. This is chicken curry and rice. The BS13 community freezer, being able to access that and get some meals that I can actually just put into the microwave has been a godsend, an absolute godsend, and they are nice and tasty. I like the cottage pie because it's not a normal cottage pie, it's quite tomatoey and full of lentils and that's really tasty. But they do all sorts, sausage and mash, beef stews, chicken stews. Perfect.
If you'd like to find out how to set up a community freezer where you are, you can watch our how-to film or you can check out our downloadable toolkit.